Have you ever wondered what it's like to talk to ghosts? Not in movies, but in real life? In Taiwan, there's a woman who's lived that very life. Her name is Liu Bozhong, also known as Sophia Liu. She's the real-life inspiration for the hit HBO series The Teenage Psychic. But her story goes far beyond spirits and temples. It's about courage, transformation, and standing up for justice. From a very young age, Sophia could see things others couldn't. Spirits? Ghosts. Shadows that drifted like reflections on glass. While other children played in the sun, she was waving hello to people no one else could see. Her parents were worried. They tried everything, temple rituals, blessings, but nothing stopped the visions. Eventually, when she was in high school, a relative who ran a temple suggested something different. Maybe this wasn't a curse. Maybe this was a calling. And just like that, Sophia became a spirit medium. Every night after school, she wasn't doing homework or watching TV. She was at the temple, helping people talk to their lost loved ones, helping spirits cross over, helping the living let go. One story she shared was deeply moving. An elderly neighbor had a grandson who died young. But the family never told the grandfather, afraid it would break his heart. Years later, the grandfather passed away too. Sophia helped the family contact his spirit, and what he said stunned everyone. He already knew. And he wasn't angry. He told Sophia gently, "We're together now. Don't worry. It's okay." That moment reminded Sophia why she did what she did, to heal hearts, even across life and death. But being a psychic wasn't easy. Sophia sacrificed her teenage years. While classmates went to movies and school trips, she was comforting grieving mothers and sick children. And sometimes, she saw things that broke her heart. One day, she watched as a crying mother begged the temple for help. Her child was terminally ill. The reply she got? "It's your karma from a past life." The mother still had to pay. Sophia felt something crack inside her. She looked around and began to see the temple differently. Power. Money. Lies disguised as wisdom. That day, Sophia started asking, "Am I really helping people? Or am I just part of something that uses guilt, fear, and money to control the vulnerable?" She realized something terrifying. Spiritual power can corrupt, just like political power. She asked herself, "Am I really helping people, or just helping this system keep control?" It took enormous strength to resist the temptation of spiritual power. People praised her, bowed to her, trusted her completely. That kind of power is addictive. Power, when unchecked, she said, can corrupt even the spirit. And that's what scared her the most. Not ghosts. Not curses. But losing the ability to self-reflect. Because when you stop questioning yourself, you start walking toward a very dark place. So, Sophia made a choice. She turned away from magic and walked toward meaning. She chose the path of vows instead of powers, using her pain, her story, and her insight to stand up for justice. She learned that true strength isn't about performing miracles. It's about walking away from temptation and choosing what's right, even when no one is watching. Honesty, she said, is the greatest power you have when facing yourself. To her, faith must serve the people, not control them. If a religion cannot recognize injustice or refuses to speak out against oppression, then it has lost its soul, she said. You can worship Mazu, Jesus, or Guangong, but know this: the real Mazu does not support lies. The real Jesus does not embrace dictators. And the real Guangong would never betray his land. This isn't about making religion political. It's about returning to what faith is truly for. Knowing right from wrong. Standing up for justice. Protecting the vulnerable. Loving all beings. Faith, Sophia says, isn't a tool to beg for wealth. It's a choice to take responsibility for the world. So, she walked away. With the temple behind her, Sophia went to graduate school to study religion. She even converted to Islam, exploring a new path of spirituality based on compassion and clarity. Then, something unexpected happened. While volunteering with underprivileged kids, she often took them to baseball games. Watching the matches, she saw how unfair and biased some of the umpires were. And just like that, a wild idea struck her. What if I became a referee myself? People laughed. A woman? In baseball? But Sophia didn't care. She trained, studied, took the tests, and passed. She became Taiwan's first female home plate umpire, and the first internationally certified female baseball referee from Taiwan. Even as a referee, Sophia couldn't stay silent. She saw women being sidelined, reduced to cheerleaders while men got the spotlight. She asked, "Why can every sport have female athletes, but in baseball, women only get to dance?" When she tried to speak out, especially about sexual harassment and unequal facilities, she was told by other women to stay quiet, or she'd make all women look bad. That hurt more than the ghosts ever did. And that's when she knew. Change doesn't happen just because you mean well. You have to fight for it. So today, Sophia Liu is more than just a psychic or a referee. She's a social worker, an activist, and a powerful voice for women, children, and the vulnerable. She uses sports and education to empower underprivileged youth. Because, as she says, a child who has been loved will never go bad. People often ask her if she misses being a spirit medium. Her answer? Being psychic isn't a gift. It's a burden. Like money or power or knowledge, it only becomes meaningful when used wisely. She reminds us that real strength isn't in talking to the dead, but in standing up for the living. Sophia said, "We can respect karma, but we don't have to surrender to fate." That's the story of Sophia Liu, the teenage psychic who became a voice of reason in a noisy world.
Subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss what's coming next. Share it, because some stories are meant to be discovered together. And stay curious. I'll see you in the next chapter.